So let's look at the outcomes again. Look carefully at the outcomes, please, when you are doing this. Okay, oh. So homeostasis, see, I told you before, right? Define homeostasis is usually the first thing is this one. But these will usually give you one only. If you want 2 or 3 marks, you have to go on to things like what are the factors that you keep constant, right? For example, pH lah, water potential. Don't stop there. Water potential of the blood plasma. I think I didn't teach you to write water potential of the body, but I don't know why a lot of people write this, very weird. Blood plasma, okay, so this one maybe give you second mark. Third one, if homeostasis says 3 marks, what's the third one that you actually want?
Glucose.
Oh, sorry, there's one more. Can glucose level in blood, glucose blood level. To get 3 marks, what's the last one you write about? It's the loop, right? Wait. Via what? Hello? Negative feedback, right?
Negative feedback loop.
Yeah. Negative feedback loop. Then corrective mechanism you add at the end. You check it out, Explain basic principles of homeostasis. So you need to know that it starts from a stimulus, that means a change in the factor. Change in the internal environment is a change in the factor, one corrective mechanism, and then the negative feedback. This is a perfect. This actually I combine A and B. I told you before, right? It will give you 3 marks if you write 3 inside. So please study this carefully. When you read every topic, now you must be very sharp already. You know, there's no time already, so you need to look carefully. Everything here must know everything. Identify on diagram of skin close to eyes. You also know hair. I want to say again, a lot of you very weird one. Cilia, hello, is not equals to hair follicle. And mark the both classes, I want to tear the paper up. Like really, why do people write cilia equals to hair follicle? Who in the world teach you this one? I don't understand. It's not. The follicle is like the hole. The hair is the one sticking out. Yeah. Sweat glands. Okay. Temperature receptor, you know, blood vessel, fatty tissue. Fatty tissue, in other words, adipose tissue. Blood vessel, may I remind you, the blood vessel very different one now. We have arterial that goes to the skin, right? On the skin surface, we have the skin surface capillaries, different. So do not, okay, go and lump it together like what they're doing. You have to split it up into these two. The next one is about temperature regulation, in terms of temperature regulation, temperature receptor, sweating. You must know how to describe the effect on body temperature. Shivering, blood vessel near the skin surface, very stupid one. This one is talking about this one. You write this one wrong. It must be this one. Okay, and the coordinating role of the hypothalamus means you need to mention this in the answer. How we actually coordinate the whole temperature regulating portion. When you revise this time, you look at every single line. You must really be able. You look at the point. You need to float the answer up straight away. Example. If I say hair, then I want to know hair is in the hair follicle and is inside the skin surface. Hair comes out of the skin. That kind. You need to float the answer out very quickly already. If you do that, you stare at the point and then it takes a long time, then the answer is going to come out, and it means you have to do it again. Okay, there is a roll running away one. You go A, B, C, D, E, you cannot escape. You can draw it like what I do, so that you will actually realize that you are able to. You're trying to distill the salient points of this part lah. Alright, so important. Okay, quickly first, I just want to show you this one. Okay, if you are asked to draw the negative feedback inside the MCQ question, it's very common, right? It usually will feed back to the receptor. Alright, if you tell the receptor that it has gone back to the norm, the factor, then all these parts here don't need anymore. I said before, remember? It will go back to the receptor, the feedback, and it will tell the receptor we are reaching the norm again, so you don't have to do all these below. So when you look at MCQ, please be a bit more careful, because you keep describing in words, so you put it in diagram, you may not know which part you need to point it to, so you have to point the receptor always. Alright, you need to tell the receptor already, okay, the stimulus you sense just now has disappeared. So now we are going back to normal. You don't need to carry out, okay, the response or the corrective mechanism. You know what I'm saying, huh? So it's good for your writing also lah, okay? Okay, when we look at a really good summary of it, it probably looks like this. Where is the stimulus? Here. Stimulus is here, right? Right. Don't look at the bottom part here. If you look at the stimulus here, you realize for blood glucose level falling, it will be picked up by the what? This one is detected, right? By the islets or Langerhans in the pancreas. That is how you write it, right? This is picked up, detected by. Then what else does it do? Then the pancreas will secrete less insulin, more glucagon will be actually secreted. Okay, we include the word more or less because it's different from the body's normal level. If you cannot digest this part, it's very hard for you to craft the answer. You will keep writing things like insulin, glucagon. There is already a level inside the body. You have kept it at normal level. Okay, and obviously the hormones that are involved must have a certain level, so you can regulate the glucose at that level. So your answer must have the word more. Usually we only work on the word more. The less you don't need to worry about it lah. Okay, so more glucagon, and after that here the effects are not written. I leave it to you to write. You need to write the effects. Okay, you need to remember the effects here, so that you can bring back the blood glucose level to normal again. See? Okay, this is the norm. Okay, the converse is also true. If it rises, detected by islets or Langerhans in the pancreas, then after that, it will be more insulin secreted by the pancreas of Langerhans in the pancreas. Alright, and then again, you have all the effects. The effects is supposed to reverse, okay, this situation here, so that you go back to the norm again. I have a very interesting section here that is below, which is this one. Glucose level can also be adjusted by the hormone adrenaline, but the stimulus is different. It's usually a F for F situation, am I right? For both of them. Okay, so these two are the same. This side and this side is the same. So when you actually do that, then you trigger adrenaline secreted by the adrenal gland, and in other words, usually it will increase the glucose level inside the blood for other effects. It does not directly increase the glucose. So this one you need to remember. I told you before, right? This adrenaline is very special. Okay, indirect increase blood glucose level, and adrenaline basically also is the only hormone that will probably target multiple hormones, target multiple organs. Okay, so this is basically the regulation, like I say, under homeostasis. I know this one is study under endocrine, but it falls nicely under homeostasis. This is the regulation for blood glucose level. Any questions, anybody? Hello? Any questions? Wait. Yes, no, you can tell me. Hello, that one go on.
I don't have.
Don't have ah. Sure Kong here or not? I never see him. Is he here? Danish gone. Who's down here? 24. Okay, never mind. No time already. Okay, we go last one. Temperature, right? See? Wait, a quick one. Normal body temperature, am I right? 37. Why must we maintain normal temperature? Quick. Don't know, must bang more already. Why must maintain normal temperature?
Prevent dehydration.
Prevent dehydration. Go on, talk some more.
For the enzymes denature.
The enzymes in nature at too high temperature is one reason, but the dehydration part continue.
Maintain water.
Go on.
Maintain water potential in the body. In the blood plasma.
Blood plasma, right? Yes. It's too hot, all the water potential in the blood plasma will be affected also. Okay. So same thing, they can ask you things like explain the importance of maintaining your normal body temperature. They give you a 4 mark. You need to think about how to write, okay? Okay, let's go. Increase in body temperature. So who detects it? Thermoreceptors in the hypothalamus and the skin. Must write both, thank you. A lot of you write this one. Never write this one. All three are required. Alright, is the receptors. Then after that, these are the effects, right? The effect not important. You must know the effects. Not say not important, say wrongly. Usually they have an action, I told you. Right? Then after that, they will have an effect. Increased sweating is correct word. You have been sweating. So increased sweating is what? This is for what? Increased loss of latent heat of vaporization. Correct? Too hot, huh? How is this lost? How is this done? Because evaporation of water in the sweat. Okay, the body cool down. Okay, can vasodilation of who? Arterial, not capillary. Answer again. Whoever say capillary dilate, you should know how many marks you get in the paper. Vasodilate is only for the arterial going to the skin. You open up the lumen bigger, more blood goes to skin surface, right? So effect is what? I do here, right here. Effect is what? More heat loss, correct? To atmosphere. By what process? Different, not latent heat, by what? Convection, for everything, conduction and radiation, right? Not different process. Understand, guys? You like to mix it up. Hair lie flat against the skin. Whose effect of this? The erector muscle. Something wrong, right? The erector muscle, what? Relax, I think. Relax or contract. Relax. So like that, what's the effect? No air trap, correct? If you don't trap air, it's not a good insulator of heat, right? So you make sure that the body temperature decrease. These two is the reverse. When the body temperature decreases, this is the effect. I only talk about this one. This one very easy one. Shivering is what? Contraction of skeletal muscle. Don't add any other words. Thank you. Only this only. When you can track the skeletal muscles, then you are shivering. Alright, shivering. Okay? So same thing. They all point back to the normal here. Follow on. If I draw an arrow for negative feedback, where do you think I draw from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 2 negative feedback errors I can draw. Where do you think I should draw it from? Which one to which one? I got 11 boxes.
First one from 5.
Yeah, 5 2. 5 2.
The normal.
No, just now I say, right, you must tell the something that the stimulus you have detected is gone.
5 to 1.
Yes, 5 go to 1. So this is negative feedback. I need to tell 1. Okay, your increase in body temperature, see? The stimulus is gone. So please stop doing all this. Please stop doing 2, 3, 4. Do you all know what I'm doing or not? Okay. There's another one, somebody else. Below one, which box to which one?
7 to 11.
Yeah, 7, 11. Like that. So I will tell 11, the thermoreceptor, that okay, the decrease in body temperature has been fixed, right? So please don't do anything anymore. All these are what? 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. What's the name given to them? 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. What is this?
Corrective mechanism.
Very good. Corrective mechanism. If you understand the whole thing here, I think there's no problem with temperature regulation, right? Ken? Hello? Everyone okay? Hey, yes, no can say one, right? So many people here, a bit tiring.
Okay.
The rest, Hello, the rest okay? Okay, huh? 只是 okay. Put okay lah, then I know lah, walao.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, then last one already, last one. Don't have, no, I'm not coming back to this again, okay? Okay, going out, last one.